Hey everyone, Harold Fisher here, anchor and host of the Daily Drum on WHUR. Welcome to another edition of HUR at Home on WHUR.com and all of our social media platforms. Remember when your mother told you to fix your face? Well, that wasn't always a pleasant experience. But Tracy Ruckert has figured out a way for you to fix your face and the rest of you with her naked face body scrubs and creams. And she joins me to talk about that as well as the business of beauty. Hey, Tracy, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Harold. How are you?
Good, good. Did your mother ever tell you to fix your face when you were a little girl?
Absolutely.
No.
Fix your face, girl. What?
Yes.
You're like, Ma.
Yeah. What she said, what did I say?
Yes, exactly.
That's right. Only if you only had those creams back then, you could say, well, Mom.
Yeah, look what I have.
Yeah, look.
Fix my face.
Fix it.
How you like me now?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, Mom, let me fix yours.
Yes. Ooh,
Yeah,
that was.
Yeah, let's see how long your face would have remained on what side.
How long would I have been standing, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh boy.
So talk to me about naked face, because you are not a beauty person by trade. That didn't come out right. You're
I know what you meant, Harold.
Thank you, and I'm glad you did, because people who may be watching this probably would not have truly understood that. You're a tech person by trade.
Yes.
Okay, and you're also you're a military veteran.
Yes.
Right. So thank you for your service. But how did you get into the beauty business? I mean, what was the watershed moment for you that put you into the beauty business?
Well, I am one of these people, Harold, who I love the sun. I love the beach. I love to go. There's nothing better than a nice beach day, laying out in the sun, watching the waves and so forth, right? Well, that's bad business, because with the sun, it damages your skin. And I've learned the hard way. I developed something called hyperpigmentation in my face. And so I have relatively clear skin just in general. So that just kind of like freaked me out. All of a sudden I had these spots, these dark areas all over my face. And I'm like, oh my. So I went to the dermatologist. So the dermatologist, my dermatologist, Anne, she says, Tracy, I need you to exfoliate, and you need to exfoliate twice a day. So I said, okay, Anne, well, tell me what to go buy or give me the prescription and let's make that happen. She says, well, no, you can do this yourself. Go in your kitchen and go stir up a few products, start with coffee. And she gave me a couple of different ingredients to start with. And I said, you said to mix this myself. So I was like, okay. And then I had to, because she told me to do it like twice a day. So I said, wow. Typically, when you think of exfoliants, they're sometimes they're heavy and they're coarse, and I wouldn't have thought that I could do this twice a day, especially on my face. So Tracy goes back and she goes home to her kitchen and she whips out coffee and all kinds of different ingredients, and I just started mixing them. Fast forward about a year later, I finally came up with a recipe that was that I could use on my face and my body. I'm a big fan of using one product. So if I can find one that does both, this is fabulous for me. So that's what I set out to do. And then I thought about it and I said, you know what? I need to make something that doesn't have the preservatives in it. It has ingredients that I can pronounce. It's natural, all of those things. And that's pretty much how I came up with the first product. The first product was the face and body scrub. It's called the Best Face and Body Scrub by The Naked Face. And that was it. And so I started packaging it up and, just kind of giving it to friends, because they'd come over and say, hey, Trace, your skin is looking like really good. What you using? And I said, oh, this is what I'm using. And from there, got some real good encouragement to, hey, why don't you put this out here? Because a lot of people are asking you for this stuff now. So why don't you put it out on a website? So that really is how the Naked Face was birthed.
As I said, you're a veteran. You're a tech person. You've been in business before, but you're not a business person by trade. So how is the business going for you? I'm sure that, like a lot of people who are doing small business enterprises, it has its ups and downs.
Yeah, it's very interesting, especially in this whole time of COVID. The whole business was started. Well, we actually opened up our doors during COVID, so we had to pivot first of all from our original idea to to something that was going to work in the COVID environment. So that is the whole reason, or one of the main reasons, why you want to have a business plan. That business plan is going to help you out down the road when you have to divert from what the original plan was in the first place. So it's trial and error. I am not I don't make my living from here's my business. I do other things, like you said. I'm an IT professional. I'm also still a healthcare professional. So I make my living doing those other things. This is fun stuff for me. I've had multiple businesses throughout the years. So a lot of it I already knew. I knew that you needed a business plan. I understood how to go get financing. I understood how to work the free information that's out there. And we're local, for example, like the city of Bowie has all kinds of business development opportunities that are free. All you got to do is go to their website and just sign up. Maryland Small Business Association, the SDBC, also has all kinds of just free information, from tax information to marketing information to how do you write a business plan, how do you start a business, all those things. So over the last probably, I guess, 20 years, where I've had some company or another, I have learned, and I've the school of hard knocks in a lot of these cases.
Mm-hmm. With the product that you make, do you still make it yourself, or now have you moved to the point where it's manufactured, or do you have a bathtub in the basement where you're
It's that last answer, Harold. We're working on, getting a spot to where we can have a commercial kitchen and so forth and mix these products. But truly, honestly, that's what we're doing. We've got a couple of different locations to where I've trained a couple of different folk and to mix these products, on the West Coast, on the East Coast. And when I say East Coast, more Southern, and then here in the Metro Washington, D.C. area. So we all have kitchen grade equipment, these big giant vats. We have standard operating procedures as to how, our kitchens are hardened off and separated from what we use our kitchens for normally. So, and we just actually opened our doors, like I said, in December. So we're still building that base, and we absolutely, that is our absolute goal, is to move out of the kitchen and move into a commercial space and pump it out so we can get away from this.
You keep talking about kitchen, and earlier you mentioned coffee. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you're not, mistaking any of this stuff for something that you may want to put on the table for Sunday dinner now.
Absolutely not, but it's good enough to eat, though, if you wanted to. But no, there's no. But no, we keep all those things separate. So I have very specific coffee that I use for this mixture versus coffee, and I don't drink coffee, but I do keep it in my cabinet for people who do. So, but they're two completely different types of coffee. So, so we won't make that
Remind me
mistake.
not to stop by for a cup of coffee at your house, because I do drink coffee. So.
Harold, come on by.
Oh,
Come on
no.
by.
I don't need my tongue to be hyperpigmented or anything like that.
That is hilarious.
When it comes to business, what is the biggest or the most difficult lesson that you've learned?
Ooh, the most difficult lesson that I've learned is to believe in yourself, quite honestly. I know that sounds cliche, but it's the truth. A lot of people won't step out to do anything because they don't believe that they can do it. I think that at any age, you see people that are young, old, you see kids on TV talking about, oh, they stood up a new type of lemonade stand or whatever the case is. You have seniors that'll go and stand up a business. You have to believe in yourself and what your products and what your business stands for. If not you, then who? And the biggest thing for me, lessons learned is if you do nothing, you get nothing. So the idea can sit here in my mind and I can believe in it all I want to, but I never make a move because I don't believe that I can do it. Well, you get nothing because you did nothing. So that's a big deal for me.
What do you want people to know about you and your product and your process?
Oh my gosh, the passion. I am so incredibly passionate about these products. Why? Because I actually really do use them. It's not some gimmick that I just came up with to say, oh, okay, we're going to see how much money we can make and we're going to put this stuff out here. I actually use them. And so every one of the products, we have 3 products, and we're about to introduce a men's beard line also, or men's line to include a beard cream, beard and body. But the thing about it is again, I made these products specifically because I had an issue and they address the issues. And it just so happens that there's a whole bunch of other people that have the same issues. And so it worked out really well, but it's the passion behind it. I'm consistently doing research, reading, talking to associates, doctors, so forth and so on. Hey, is it okay if I do this? So I don't just come up with this stuff and just say, whoops, I'm going to put it in a package and I'm going to sell it. So it's a lot of thought. It's a lot of research. And probably people who are close to me are probably sick of hearing about essential oils and shea butter and, these other ingredients, beeswax and whatever else you have in some of these products, right? And I actually don't have beeswax in one yet, but it's coming in the men's line, the men's beard cream.
So do we? I said, do we? Do you have? Do you have fragrances or do you have flavors? Because again, we're back to the food thing. So,
well, I when I initially did this, Harold, I love perfume, right? And so when I did the best face and body cream, I don't like, if I got on a cream, I need it to match my perfume. I don't like the clash. And so I purposely left out, things to scent it with a perfume scent, if you will. Now, I'm not going to tell you it doesn't have some type of a fragrance because of the ingredients. For example, the face and body cream has frankincense oil in it. And so you're going to smell frankincense. However, it dies down once you rub it into your skin. It'll die down, and I don't have the perfume clash. And I just didn't want the extra in something that I was putting on my face. For my body, again, don't so much mind that, but that fragrance needs to match whatever else I'm wearing. So I just decided to leave it out, period. Now in the men's line, there will be fragrances. Men like to have that masculine, woodsy thing going on in a lot of cases. However, I'm going to offer 4 different fragrances for them with their beard and body cream. And that's it. So for now, unless there is a demand or reason for me to change, the other products will remain unscented. However, I will tell you this, as part of our business plan, we plan on doing some customization. So we'll have our baseline of products as we have right now. And then once we add on the men's line, then from all of those different oils and shea butters, it's like 3-4 different kinds, you'll be able to actually choose and say, hey, I want this oil, this oil, this oil in a refined shea butter base, or I want this oil and this oil in an unrefined raw shea butter base. So you'll be able to do that.
Tracy Rueckert, The Naked Face, thank you so much for sharing with me. I appreciate it. And I was checking out your skin. It looks good.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You are an absolute pleasure.
I'm a little greasy, but it's
But how that the naked face is for you. This is unisex, and plus I'm going to have something for the facial hair for you, and it's going to be fabulous. You're going to love it. Everybody who tries it loves it.
I don't do beards. This is about all you're going to get from me. So.
Well, that's okay, because it's a beard body cream for the man. So it's multiple. We like multiple purpose items over here at the Naked Face. So 2 for $1.
Watch yourself. Thank you so much. Congratulations and continued success for you. I appreciate your time.
Harold, thank you so much, and thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
One of my favorite shows. Love your show.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. That is it for this edition of HUR at Home. I'm Harold Fisher. As always, I'll see you on the radio.